thank you for inviting us here. On behalf of the family of Charlton Havard Lyons Sr., I thank the Louisiana Political Museum for its induction of my grandfather in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure why I was chosen to speak on behalf of my family, except that maybe it's because I'm a Democrat, and so maybe I'll be less biased than my Republican sisters and brothers. But regardless of who you speak to, Republican or Democrat, rich or poor, black or white, my grandfather's unwavering honesty and integrity was respected by all. Big Papa, as we called him, dedicated his life to the public good as a moral responsibility. And he instilled in us that same sense of responsibility, so critical in a free society. Whether it be on the 4th of July when he read to us the Declaration of Independence, or the way he lived his life, it was unmistakable that he was a man who lived his values, and the core of those values was honor and service. My grandfather decided at the right young age of 66 to run for the Louisiana 4th Congressional District seat against Jody Wagner. He obviously did not run for the power or prestige because the odds of his winning were nil, since he was running as a Republican in an age where Republicans were never elected for much of anything. He lost, garnering an impressive 45.5% of the vote. He ran against Democrat John McKithen for governor 3 years later, and again he lost. This time the statewide office, he only received 37.5% of the vote. He knew it likely he would not be successful, but his willingness to run speaks to his character and integrity. He believed that there needed to be a strong two-party system in Louisiana, and he was willing to fight the unwinnable battle to achieve his goal. But his personal defeats made way for future success of the Republican Party, which is why he is known as the father of the modern Republican Party of Louisiana. His public life is well documented. What is less known is his personal life. But my grandfather was one of the most generous human beings I have ever known. Of course, he donated his time and his money to community organizations, but he also quietly paid college tuition for innumerable individuals, black and white. His only request was that they make Louisiana a better place. He was genuinely kind and warm, so much so that when he looked into your eyes, you felt immediately at ease. And he always had time and attention for his grandchildren. There was never any doubt that his love was unconditional. What was also very unique about him was his non-judgmental nature. Even while we were in high school, he would ask our opinions on political events. And he never interjected his actual opinions, but rather listened, truly listened to what we believed and thought. In 1953, a group of his admirers and friends honored him and his contribution to the community and politics. Their words are a worthy tribute. And I quote, "To bear testimony to the depth of his understanding, his intellectual honesty, moral courage, and warmth of friendship." Thank you again for this special honor.